Hello everybody, I am Madhu. Welcome you all to my channel Testing World. As promised with you, today I came with a new topic that is manual testing fundamentals. The previous topics I have covered basics of manual testing, and as I said you, if you have any doubts and anything, you can write the same thing in the comment box. And if you are newly seeing my channel or watching my channel, kindly subscribe it and click on the bell icon. Then the notification, whatever videos I'm uploading, you will be getting that. Now we'll come to the topic what is manual testing. As the name suggests, manual testing, we are testing something manually or physically is known as manual testing. It is one of the fundamental testing process in which we can get the defects from the software, both whatever will be visible and also hidden defects. It is a testing process in which the testers means the persons who is working on manual testing or automation testing, we named them as testers. They are executing test cases manually, means without any software testing tools. And the tester, they are executing all the testers manually based on the client's requirements or end user perspective, and they are ensuring that whether the application is working as expected or not. Whenever a new application or product is developed, it is basically a unstable one because they are having many bugs, many defects, and sometimes it creates problem if we are not testing it. So it is very essential to do a product testing before delivering it to the client. Actually, if you are learning manual testing, it is nothing but to learn the concepts of testing. So don't get bored and please go through the topic. Sometimes maybe it will be boring for you, but these are the concepts whatever you are using in your daily life while doing a job in software testing. That is nothing but software manual testing, not automation testing. But because in automation testing, you have to write the programs or scripts. And if you are working as a manual tester and if you don't have any idea of manual testing concept, then it is very difficult for you to get a job because in the interview also you are getting all these questions. Along with that, in your job days also you have to work on this. Now we'll come to types of manual testing. There are various methods used in manual testings. Definitely in my upcoming videos, I am going to tell you all these things. What is manual testing? What are the types of manual testing in a descriptive way? Today also I am giving a brief description regarding manual testing because the topic itself is very vast. Okay, in types of manual testing, we'll cover what white box testing, black box testing, and gray box testing. This is also very briefly I'll be covering. Uh, as the name suggests, white box testing. As I said you regarding black box testing that day, today I'm telling you regarding white box testing. White box testing means from the upper surface of the box we can see what is inside the box. That is, the testing is it basically is done by the developer, and where they are checking every line of code before giving into the test engineer for testing. And since the developer can see the code, then during the testing of that particular application, so it is known as white box testing. And basically it is done by the developer, and it sometimes is known as unit testing. What they are doing, they are taking one module and in that they are checking the lines of code, and if they have done any mistakes or any errors or defects are there or not, they are checking the same thing. Then I said you that day about black box testing. Again I am repeating that black box testing, as the name suggests, we can't see what is inside the box, but and we are verifying that application through by writing test cases, and we are executing those test cases on that particular application, and we are getting defects if any available in that. There are many processes also in black box testing that will describe uh, or discuss in our next upcoming video, where I'll describe everything regarding black box testing. Then gray box testing. The combination of both white box and black box testing is known as gray box testing. It is also performed by a person who knew both coding and testing. Means if a person, if particular person who knows or performs white box testing as well as black box testing, those testing is known as gray box testing. Then steps to perform manual testing. What we are doing basically in manual testing, This also I am describing with you very briefly. First, we are getting the requirements document. From the requirements document, we are going through very thoroughly and understanding what is the application, what is the product all about. Then we are starting our test plan document. Then out of that, we are making our from the requirement document, we are making our test cases. Out of that, we, from the requirement document, we are first doing the test scenarios. Out of the test scenarios, we are making that test cases. Then, whenever you are getting the application for testing, then we are executing those particular test cases on that particular application to get or to verify if any defects or any bugs are inside it. How we are verifying? We are opening the application and we are executing one by one test cases to get any defects or any bugs are lying inside that or not. If we are getting any defects or any bugs, suddenly we are reporting the same thing to that. There is a management team in that bug management team. We are reporting to them. Otherwise, in some companies, it is bearing the process. Sometimes we are reporting those bugs to our lead and it is getting assigned by the lead to the developer and developer are fixing those bugs and again it is coming for testing, that is known as retesting. I'll be explaining you all these topics in the upcoming videos. This is the steps of manual testing. Now will come what is the advantage and disadvantage of manual testing. The advantage of manual testing means is that as the name suggests, manually we are testing the application, so we can get defects more easily than automation. Because for the automation testing, we are writing the scripts, and the scripts we are not modifying every time. But in manual testing, as human intervention is there, then as a person, if we are testing an application, if there are any changes also, it is very easy for you to get those changes and report those changes. But in automation testing, it is difficult. Also, manual testing does not need any programming knowledge. And the tester who is testing the software, they are just behaving as the end user and the real user. And so they are able to discover the usability issues also very easily. And manual testing also ensure that the application or product is 100% bug free and it is cost effective and it is very easy to learn for the new person who is coming into manual testing for the first time. Then we'll come to the disadvantages of manual testing, but it requires a large number of human resources. But as I said, you in automation, we are writing the scripts, and any one person can come and execute the script anytime. But in while doing manual testing, large number of human resource is required. The manual testing is very time consuming as a person or human being is doing, so it is very time. And the tester who is writing the test cases, based on their skills and experience only, they are writing the test cases. We are not sure that they have covered all the requirements or not properly. For that, again, review is required. That is also one of the disadvantage. And so there is no evidence that they have covered all the functionality, all the requirements. And the test cases cannot be used again and again. Its reusability of the test case is very less in manual testing. As we discussed, manual testing of an application identifies most of the defects. It also gets the usability defects, that is the look and feel issues in the application also. And also the visual components like the text and any other component also is easily we can get in manual testing. And as a disadvantage also, it is not so easy to find size difference and color combination of the GUI objects using a manual testing process. And also load testing and performance testing is very difficult in manual testing where a tool is required. And when there is a large number of test cases are there, it is very time consuming if you are doing it in manually. Now I'm going to discuss some key points about manual testing. Manual testing requires a creative skill and imagination. Using what creative that particular creative skill, tester can imagine what are the various scenarios will come into picture that we can test in our application, that we can get the defects very easily. The creativity is required because if you are testing with our creativity, then very specific bugs, whatever lying inside the system is getting through manual testing is very easy. Till this, I have covered a little bit of manual testing concepts, and the next things we are going to learn in our next topic. So, thank you for watching my video and kindly subscribe to my channel. Bye.